Hey guys, welcome to my quick unboxing and review of the Bell & Ross BRS ceramic line quartz. I wanted to make this video because when I was looking to buy this watch, there didn't seem to be any except for a couple that weren't the reference that this is. This is the reference BRS-BL-CEM. That's just the standard matte black. So if you're looking to buy it, hopefully this video is interesting and helpful. This is the box that it comes in. It's just a standard cardboard box with your embossed Bell & Ross. Inside, manual with your warranty card in the back. Very uninteresting. And then this is the box it comes in. I wouldn't say it's a faux leather. It's just like a kind of rubbery plastic. This is nice and soft, with a button with a real action, and inside you find the watch. So it's a 39 millimeter diameter watch from, I think, lug tip to lug tip, but maybe it's not, maybe it's actually just this. It's a perfect square. And the reason why I was looking for this watch was I wanted something that was quartz, that I could chuck on my wrist. I didn't have to wind. I didn't have to worry about it running out of power. I didn't have to worry about the mechanics inside damaging if I was on a bicycle or playing drums or basically doing anything that could potentially damage the insides of what would be an automatic watch. And I felt like this kind of fit the bill perfectly. The numbers and hands are filled with super luminova and the indices as well. It's got the 12, 9 and 3 on there, and it's supposed to have an anti-reflective coating on this sapphire crystal. I don't know how effective it has been, and I know this is a ring light that we're getting off this, but there does seem to be quite a bit of reflection happening off it. That's just in comparison to my other watches, but it's definitely not something that's a problem at all. You've got the date window down here, and you've actually can't quite see it right now because the hours hand is covering it, but you've got the ticking seconds hand down here. All in all, it's just a really beautiful watch face. I think the dial, I think, is just really well executed. The numbers are quite fun. And on the back here, you've got this BR stamp. This is the rubber strap that came with it. You have a choice of 2 straps if you buy a Bell & Ross watch. Typically, you have a 6.3 or less inch strap that you can get for small wrists, but there also comes with larger than that. So basically the medium or a small, I think it is. And when I ordered this watch, I asked for the small strap to come on it because I have very, very small wrists. And the lovely people at CW Sellers were very kind enough to make that happen. I had to wait a little bit longer to get it, but a new strap came. Maybe it wasn't a new strap, to be honest, I'm not too sure. Just on the back here, you have ceramic quartz watch. Water resistance is 100 meters, as you can see. Swiss made, of course. Here it says, don't know what that means. And then just this embossed Bell & Ross again. This strap seems to pick up a lot of fingerprints, so much to the point where I actually received it with fingerprints on. I personally don't really mind because I've already pre-bought a single pass NATO strap to go on this, which I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an up-close look on this because it just didn't seem to be anything on YouTube, and I really wanted this video myself. I really think it's a beautiful watch. This is completely ceramic, so you're not going to scratch it. I did bump into something earlier today and just immediately shat myself, and then I realized, no, it's ceramic, we're all good. This is PVD coated, so eventually that will probably decide to wear a little bit if you are hard with it. But yeah, all in all, it's just a really simple watch that is really interesting. It sits really thin on the wrist. I'll put it on in a second and show you what it looks on the wrist. and then I will show you what it looks like with the NATO strap that I bought. Yeah, just on the side here, you've got the and sign. Yeah, it's just a cool watch. Anyway, let me show you what it looks like on the wrist. And here it is on the wrist. So I have a really thin wrist. So getting this shorter strap was really important to me. It comes with a single strap loop, whereas the longer ones have a second one, which moves up and down the back here, which you can slide the remaining excess of the strap in. This isn't fixed in place, but it is held in with these two little rubber stoppers, but you can move it over them and keep this from flicking out. As you'll see in a little bit, I actually think that this looks amazing on the NATO strap. The single pass one that I bought just really completes this kind of rugged, casual look of a watch that I just want to be able to chuck on and go jump on the bike, do whatever I want with it, and not have to worry about what's going to happen to it. Just a little note on the strap itself. As I mentioned, you can get the two different sizes, but when I went to try this on in the boutique in London, I was met with pretty much complete disinterest in trying to help me decide as to whether I wanted the shorter strap. They sell each strap, either the shorter or the longer one, for I think £99, this in the UK. And I'd asked him whether it was possible to try it just so I could make my decision, and he was pretty disinterested in helping. I don't know whether it was because I was looking at buying his cheapest watch, but I mean, it's not really a super cheap watch, and just wanted to say that if you do have a small wrist, then this is probably your better go. You're definitely better to try and buy one that is shorter, because you just don't have that excess, which can be a bit annoying. Anyway, that's it with the rubber strap, and I will show you the NATO strap afterwards. So here it is on my single pass NATO strap. I think it looks amazing on this strap. I think it really suits the watch. Something that's different between this and maybe the BR3 is that it doesn't come with the screws to access the spring bars. They are just normal spring bars. So these two spring bars came out of the rubber strap. I just undid them and then put them back in, and then this is a single pass NATO strap from Amazon. I think it was about £17. The only thing, as I mentioned, about this watch is that it is a 24mm lug width, so finding a strap is not impossible, but there definitely aren't as many options out there because it just seems to be an unpopular size. And this is something I've discovered in looking to buy this watch. I had no idea that was gonna be so tricky, but finding a single pass just there weren't many, but I'm a big fan of it, and I'm actually going to keep it like this because I just think it looks really cool on the wrist. I'll put it on and I'll show you in a second. And here it is on the wrist. I just think it suits the watch so much. As I said, I bought this watch to be able to wear every day, on and off my bicycle, in and out of the studio playing drums, and I know it's not going to break on me, and yeah, this just kind of finishes off that aesthetic. So yeah, I'm probably not going to make any more of these videos, but if you have any questions about the watch itself, please feel free to reach out. This is a separate YouTube channel to anything that I normally would be using YouTube for, but I just thought, hey, if this helps one person make a decision, then that's worth it. Okay guys, thanks very much. Cheers.